Okay, question number 2. This time I'm asked to find the area between the line y equals 7 minus 3x, which is this, and the curve y equals x squared plus 3, which is this. And in this example, you might well be expected to be able to sketch the curve. So let's have a look at how that might occur. Well, let's look at this one first, y equals 7 minus 3x. Well, when x equals 0, y equals 7, so it's going to cut the y-axis at 7, which you can see here, at this point here. And then I'm going to take away 3 times whatever x is, so it's going to slope downwards from left to right. And now if we look at the, and it's going to be a line because it's x, it's just a linear function. The next one we look at x squared term, well, it should be x squared plus 3. So we know it's going to be quadratic, and as it's a plus x squared, it's going to curve upwards, as you can see here. The plus 3 on here means that when x equals 0, y equals 3. So it's just going to cut the y-axis at 3. So it's going to curve like this curve here. Need to sketch it because we can now see that to find the area between the curves, we need to find the area underneath the blue line and then subtract the area underneath the curve, and we'll get the area between the curves. And we also see that we're going to need this point and this point to give us our limits. One's going to be positive and one's going to be negative. So to find the integral, to find the area, that's going to equal the integral of x squared at 7 minus 3x minus the integral of x squared plus 3. All we have to do now is find these limits a and b, which is the points where they intersect, by letting 7 minus 3x equal x squared plus 3. And then we can put those limits in and try and solve the integrals like we did in the previous question. So you could have a go at that. The solution follows. So to find the limits, 7 minus 3x equals x squared plus 3. So forming that into a quadratic, like everything all equal to 0, so take the 7 and the 3x over the other side, and we basically get x squared plus 3 minus 7 plus 3x equals 0. I've just shifted the 7 and the 3x to the right, but then written it the other way around. Collect together, so x squared plus 3x, 3 minus 7 is minus 4, equals 0. Can we factorize it? And the chances are, in something like this, you will be able to. Yep, minus 3 minus 1 gives us 2. So plus 3 and minus 1 gives us our factors. So x equals minus 3 or plus 1. So those are our limits between plus 3 and minus 1. Now we put those in and try to solve the integrals. And I'll let you finish that off because it's not a difficult integral to do.